Keep it civil, please.
Alright, what is up you guys? Jay Zilla here, and we are back with Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I'm just gonna pull up my chat and then we'll get right into it. Also, I just posted a new Skyrim video. If you're interested, go check that out. It's called A Lovely Letter.
Keep it civil, please. Let's keep this calm, shall we?
I think I'm good. I just like to double check nowadays because you never know. I'll double check my audio again. Okay. I just had to make sure that it was on because I've had a couple issues. If you've seen the last couple streams, you know that I had a couple issues where my audio was like randomly just muting. Or it was turning itself way down. So, the last time we streamed this quest bugged. Now I reloaded the save. I reloaded the one before it bugged. Basically, this guy set us up. He said that he had some family heirlooms that were stolen. And we went to go recover the heirlooms, and it was a bandit camp. And they tried to ambush us. And so now we're going to confront this guy. Because there was no heirloom. It's not letting me talk to him right now, but wait until he's done cutting, and I think it will. Because I just got it to work a second ago. That is an incredible animation on the cutting there, gotta admit. Alright, any day, Rowan. But one day when Rowan stops cutting, and we'll talk to him. Talk to this guy in the meanwhile. Guard, you lick?
New around here, huh? I'd offer you a job, but you don't look like someone who needs to count every coin. Besides, the folks here wouldn't let an outsider take their work.
What are you doing here exactly?
Keeping an eye on the goods Kunacht provides to strengthen the capital. We're gathering what we can, timber, supplies, and soon, the men here. Then we'll take the people and head back to Camelot. We're building a home there, for Avalonians who want to escape the wordness. It's getting worse by the day, I tell you.
What if the people of Kunacht won't go?
Then they'll die. Sooner rather than later. Don't get me wrong, I understand. This is their home, their land. But if they want to live, they need to come with us. Otherwise, the wordness will take them. And trust me, nobody wants to end up like that.
Alright. Let's see if we're going to be able to talk to this guy yet. No, he's like stuck in this bugged animation. But watch this. I guarantee this is gonna fix it. I'm gonna reload to right here. And I bet it's gonna work. Because I just tested this before the stream. You just can't talk to him while he's in his animation.
Let's keep... You're here!
You tried to kill me, didn't you?
Me? No, not at all. I told you, they stole my heirloom.
Well, I found no heirloom, just this letter. You're going to prison.
You? You don't know what it's like to live here. It's unbearable. Everyone's poor. The Mynheer is failing and the Red Death is creeping closer every day. And Camelot? It'll be even worse. At least I'm somebody here. There, I'd be nothing. And I won't rot in a cell. Over my dead body.
So what, That's it? He's running?
This isn't worth dying over.
Get the hell out of here. You're not running. Alright, well that was that quest. Now we got Lord Ivan gave me the location of the Shield of Palamedes. Then we got Apocalypticists. Let's see. Over my dead bodies. Self-instructed me to find the seer and marked his last known location. Let's see what that is. It's not too far. Then we get the main quest here, A World to Win. And then another main quest here. Alright, well I'm thinking maybe before we tackle those main quests, maybe I should just go do Hold Her Head High and then Over My Dead Bodies. It's right up here, but it looks like a long distance, but it's pretty quick to travel in this game. Especially once I get my horse. There he is. I'm not looking for a fight.
Show me what you're made of. Your armor won't save you.
Oh, looks like we're gonna get a fight.
Show me what you're made of. I will be your downfall. I will be your downfall. I will be your downfall.
Deserter's Scalp. Deserter's Heavy Helmet. It's one thing they really need to add into this game is like an ability or an option to check the items before you pick them up. Deserter's Heavy Helmet. It is better than ours, but ours also reduces stamina cost by 20%. I mean, that looks like it's from like Sparta or something. It's kind of cool. But I like the Knight's helmet better. I'll be pretty happy though if we can get full Spartan armor at some point. What is this? The Tomb of Sir Gawain. Interesting. Okay, well, let's find our way back to land here. Hopefully we can jump back up that way. We don't gotta swim all the way around. It's not looking good. Okay, yeah, we can. Nice.
Look who's here, my favorite customer. It's always good to see a friendly face.
How was business?
Good, great actually. I even had a customer the other day. He bought some of my very special mushrooms and he didn't even try to haggle. And they do cost quite a lot, I think.
I bet that was the guy we met the other day. Special mushrooms? What's so special about them?
Oh, you see, I stole them from a grove that belongs to one nasty Spriggan. And if he caught me, I'd be dead. Or worse.
Worse than dead?
He once caught a human picking his apples. So he grafted the trespasser into the tree with the hand reaching for the fruit. He kept the human alive for a few turns of the moon, and then just forgot about the whole thing. It was a sorry sight. Now, he wouldn't be able to do the same to me, but I'd rather remain cautious.
And that's it. Do they have any unique properties?
None that I know of. They're just mushrooms. I mean, I'm not saying they are useless, and, well, the Spriggan might have done something to them. Spiteful piece of work that he is, but I don't think so.
Then why risk your life for them?
Because that's what makes them special. If I got them from anywhere else, they'd be worthless, wouldn't they?
Wow. Did you tell all that to your customer?
Well, no. The customer asked me why the mushrooms are so expensive. So I explained that they were very special. And that I gathered them under the cover of night at a place guarded by a dangerous magical being.
You know what? Timberwall merchants have nothing on you.
I have no idea what you mean by that, but it sounds like a compliment, so I will take it. Thank you.
All right.
Another satisfied customer. That makes 2. Although the first one never came back. But you will, won't you?
Probably not. We got a little cave here. A cozy cave. Does seem pretty cozy in here. Seashell bracelet. Well, everything in here we gotta steal. Is that thing alive? Nope, he's dead. This is a really weird cave. Alright, and this goes out to Connacht. Sweet. New location. Alright, well, let's set our bonfire. Level up. Let's see. What should I level up? Let's go. Let's go endurance again. Go stamina, dexterity. You can't go wrong with dexterity. Perception. We could increase our armor, but I feel like we really don't need to. Like, my guy's a tank. Let's just go into attack speed again. Max it out. Cook some food up too. Tasty food, there it is. Nice. Okay, sweet. Now let's call our horse over. Oh. Okay. Not gonna question it. Let's just check the map and see what's the best way to get over there on horseback. We gotta either cross this bridge right here. Yeah, I think cross this bridge or keep going through the town and cross this bridge. Maybe we'll go through the town this time. This horse is really awkward. Oh no, it's blocked off. Oh, that's not the bridge. The bridge is over here. Alright, it's not blocked, so that's good. Oh, we got two mystery marks here. We got the cow. I'm I'm not really sure why some animals have a mystery mark on them. We got people over here. Maybe we should talk to these
Stay out of
people.
my way.
Ida?
Another one? We've had enough strangers in Connacht. You lot bring nothing but trouble.
What kind of trouble are you talking about?
Which ones do you want to hear about? The Camelotians who want to take Armenier and rob us of our land? Or the Red Priests knocking on everyone's door and dragging people out into the streets? We already had enough problems without all those prissy arseholes adding to them.
The Red Priests dare to go outside the town?
Aye, more of them every day. And no just in the village either. I saw a few of the younger ones wandering around outside, looking for trouble. They say they're looking for people sick with the Red Death, but all they do is drag decent people out of their homes and haul them off to all mother knows where. And people still get taken by the plague, so what good are they? Bunch of quacks.
What was that about Armenier?
The Camelotians are saying Armenier is dying, and when it goes out, we'll get snuffed by the weirdness. Vipers, the lot of them. Yvain brought them here a while ago to help with the Coon Act. That's what he told us, anyway. And now? Now they want to take Armenier. Pah! Not just the Menhir. They want to take everything. They're saying all the folks here will have to move. All mother only knows where. My old man won't hear a word of it. And you know what? I don't blame him. We've worked too hard. We've gone through too much to just leave everything behind.
You'd rather risk the weirdness?
Aye, why no? Everyone says me auntie's girl got touched by the weirdness. But she's still here, ain't she? Besides, we know the weirdness. We live with it every day. If it kills me, then so be it. There's no much left for me in this world anyway.
Niante?
Our priestess, or rather, Yvain's priestess, because we haven't seen hide nor hair of her in ages. She took Ailey in, and that ended up being a blessing for us all. She might be a little odd with that eye of hers, but she's a sweet girl.
A girl touched by the weirdness? What do you mean?
Go talk to her and you'll see. I might be an old woman, but I am no one to gossip.
Alright. Maybe they'll move you somewhere better.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Makes no difference to me. They could promise me a palace and I still wouldn't leave. This farm belonged to my father, and it belonged to his father before him. When my older brother died, I promised Pa I would nae let this place fall to ruin. I hoped to pass this land on to my children, but, well, they ended up buried in it. It's only fair that I should rest here with them.
What about other farmers? Do they want to leave?
I know some do. The two brothers from the neighboring farm, they can't wait to be rid of that place. But it's no wonder, with the life they've had there. No to sound like an old woman, but I'd say their farm is cursed. You see, there's an old well on their field, right at the very edge. If you go there at night, you can hear something wailing and growling inside. Truth be told, if I were in their shoes, I'd have run for the hills ages ago.
You're not very welcoming.
Ah! Welcoming, you say? When your lot just barges in and takes whatever you please. Like old Norm's woodshed. That got requisitioned by Camelot. They shoved some fancy paper in his face and said, "This is ours now." They say it's all fair because no one got compensated. But what about us, huh? We lent Norm our best axe ages ago, and he left it in that bloody shed.
I could get it back for you.
Why?
because I like helping.
Maybe you do. But I don't trust folks who offer things for free. They always want something sooner or later. We may not have much, but we're honest folk. Bring me back that axe and I'll pay you. Just don't get caught. And remember, whatever you eat is your own risk. If you're feeling poorly, don't come running to me.
Alright, let's just stop everything we're doing and start focusing on this. That way we don't get too off course. We'll do this and then we'll go back to the other side quest. Because this sounds really interesting. So, there's another farm, and if we go to the well at night, then we can hear growling inside the well. Like frickin' Samara is gonna come out from the Rin or something. So I kinda wanna check that out. Edda mentioned a haunted well on the neighboring farm. Gotta go see that. And then, I think there was grasping at straws. Okay. So let's go get the axe. And then at nighttime, we'll go to the well and see what the hell is going on with that well.
It's nice to have a break.
Could we milk cows in this game or something? Like, oh, we can. I'm gonna just steal that milk right out of them.
Always a pleasure to see you.
The haunted well. What is this? The Straw Child. Okay, well, let's go get the axe. The hell? The Straw Father. Oh, they're all over the place. Smashing them down. They're not really doing anything to me. They're just like standing around. Man, this guy can take a beating. Not doing much damage to me though. That's right. Straw Father. I do feel like maybe I should turn the difficulty up again, because at one point I turned it up, and then I think I turned it down again at another point. And I've really just been playing this for the story, so I've been playing on the story mode. We can go Explorer. Word site. Also, I would play it on a higher difficulty. Like, I could play it on like one of the higher ones, but I'm doing like the lower difficulty for streaming purposes. Oh, we got another one. That's it, huh? You don't want that. Didn't even want that smoke. Okay, there it is. The Warren Sturdy Axe.
What do you want? Need anything else?
I found your axe.
Ah! You really did! Camelot didn't give you any trouble?
No, the straw monsters in the shed did.
Huh. Maybe there was something to all those tales about Norm after all. He always seemed so polite. Helped my Reese figure out the best way to grow wheat outside the repellers. It just goes to show you never really know your neighbors, eh? Well, here's the payment I promised, and some freshly picked veggies too. And remember, whatever you eat is your own risk. If you're feeling poorly, don't come running to me.
Alright, completed grasping at straws, and now we just need the haunted well. Oh, and there's that bird. I don't know what that is. It looks like a phoenix.
It's nice to have a break.
Doesn't it? It looks like a giant phoenix. Hasn't attacked, so...
You doing okay?
I'm doing fine. Okay, and here's the haunted well. Wonder if we're gonna find Samara down here. We got blood trails. Oh, it looks like a snallygaster. What is that then? Oh, what is that? That thing is nasty. Nucklebee's sword. A Nucklebee's a nasty critter. Might as well just mine this ore. Oh no. Alright. We are good. Okay, so we came down the well. I think we went the other way. This goes outside. Okay, let's see where this goes. I got this this gnat in my room. I don't know how it got in, and I haven't been able to get this thing out. It's it's been annoying me for like the past week. It's always like every once in a while I see it buzz by. I can't get the thing. Every time I try to get it and I miss. Okay, well, there's gotta be more here that we missed. Now in The Witcher 3, when there was a haunted well or something, there would always be like bones or an object that was connected. Now, I would think it has to do with this room. Oh, okay, we already did it. So all we have to do is return now. I killed the source of the sounds Eden mentioned. I found a belt buckle on its corpse. Okay, so we actually already did it. For some reason, it, like the objective just points back to the well. So I was thinking that there was something in here we missed. Let's put our fire down and rest. Let's rest till the morning. Man, just... It's so beautiful. Let's just see what we should be doing now. That's right, we gotta return this. And then we'll continue up this way and do hold her head high. So we just have to ask around about the belt buckle. So let's ask the other guy at this farm.
You got a problem?
Yeah, I remember seeing a guy around here, but I don't know where he went. Rise and Edith's cottage. Alright, well, he's not in here. I don't know where that guy went. I should have talked to him the first time I saw him. Mora and Reginald's house. Hello, Mora.
My, what a fine lad you are. Were I a touch younger, I'd consider running away with you. Reginald be damned.
Wow. Thank you. I'm flattered.
As you should be. I used to be quite the catch back in the day, you know. I didn't make it easy for Reginald to win me over, but he was always a stubborn man. It flattered me, that stubbornness. I should have listened to my mother when she told me a headstrong husband is just as bad as a lazy one. One does nothing, the other wants everything done his way. But I thought I knew better, and now, here I am.
Your marriage doesn't sound very happy.
Every marriage has its ups and downs, especially one that's lasted as long as ours. We worked hard our whole lives, raised our children right. I had hoped for a little peace at the end of the road, but now they say the weirdness is coming, and my husband insists we stay. I know I don't have much time left, but there are better ways to die than in the fog.
Maybe it's just too hard for your husband to leave home at that age.
It is hard. I'm not saying it's not, but we wouldn't be begging for the kindness of strangers. We have a son in Burrow. He already wrote and said he'd take us in. But Reginald said no, and that was the end of it. Take care out there.
All right.
What do you want?
Here's Reginald.
Huh? Who goes there? You're not from round here, are you? Whatever you've got to say, I'm not interested. I'm not going anywhere.
It gives us like more options than anyone. I'm not here to make you leave.
Good, because I won't.
I don't know what you mean.
And make sure it stays that way.
You must really love Kunox.
Love? Nah, it's a shithole. All my life I've watched it turn into a dump. and it only got worse with that lordling at the helm. But I gave everything I had to this land. We've had good years, sure, but we've also had years when we went hungry for days so our kids wouldn't starve. The weirdness, just another storm to weather. Everything'll turn out fine in the long run.
The weirdness is worse than a simple drought.
And you've been through many droughts in your life. If you had, you'd know there's nothing simple about them. You just stand there and watch your crops die, praying for rain that never comes, wondering if your children are strong enough to survive this one. And the fat years aren't much better. You grow tall crops, and then you gotta strain your ears for straw children skulking around at harvest. Until the weirdness can make working the land any worse than it already is.
Your wife is very concerned about the weirdness.
Mora's always been a worrywart. If anything goes awry, it's the end of the world for her. And don't even get me started on the nagging. Everything'll be fine. It always is, in the end. Besides, we won't be alone. Reese and Ida are staying, and they know how to work around the weirdness better than anyone.
Wouldn't you rather retire somewhere?
And do what? Fart into a bench and mooch off my children? I'd rather die than become the kind of father who turns into a burden. As long as I can lift a hoe, I'll work the fields. And if I can't do that anymore, then what good am I? No, I won't become a useless old man. I'd rather keel over here and now. Huh.
Didn't think anyone would stop by.
Alright. Well, that's it. We gotta find that other guy, Rise, though. There's just that one dude we haven't talked to. It really is a nice little farm they got here. Drevin's Shed. Drevin?
You startled me. Welcome to my corner of misery, traveler. Whatever brings you here, just know you're wasting your time.
Why am I wasting my time?
The weirdness is coming closer every day. Started in the deep woods, and now it's almost at our doorstep. Town's slowly emptying. All the smart ones left weeks ago. But now, even if you're trying to get out, good luck with that. The soldiers set up a checkpoint at the gate leading to the main road to Camelot. Now it's blown. They said it was a landslide. Or an avalanche. I don't know. That was one of the safe routes.
And what about the unsafe ones?
Wherever you go, the thicker the weirdness gets. Swallows entire patrols sometimes. 3 Camelotian soldiers disappeared last week. Official story says desertion, but I saw what was left of their gear. Twisted like paper, heavy steel bent like it was cloth.
Alright. Offer him a drink. Yeah, let's give him some wine.
Well, perhaps there's still some decency left in this dying world after all. You know, I used to be the best hunter in 3 villages. To track a fox through a rainstorm. Now, I can't even trust the forest to stay where I left it. Here, My old beau served me well for 30 years. Not like she used to me now with these shaky hands. My mic shifts keep you alive out there. The weirdness doesn't take good luck.
Alright, I'm done talking to this guy.
I hunted in those woods for 40 years. But what?
I just want to see if it would trigger a quest, but he just talks really slow and spit it out already, buddy. Alright, we still got one guy we gotta find here. I honestly don't know where this guy went. I think he... I don't understand how far he could have possibly went. He's supposed to be on this farm with her. You hiding in a tent, dude? Where the hell did he go? Alright, well, we'll just try to find more people to talk to. Hopefully he's not the guy we gotta talk to. Connacht Waterworks.
Evening, traveler. Wouldn't wander out there if I were you. Nights are getting darker, and the weirdness seems to creep closer every cursed night.
I can't say anything about the belt. What's so dangerous out there?
Are you really that out of the loop? Good luck.
Okay, well, I didn't have an option to tell him about
It's
the
good to
belt.
have a little rest.
Let's see about
Hey there,
him.
traveler.
Nope.
Take care out there.
The mill. Okay, let's go in the mill. Miller's daughter?
Are you looking to buy the mill? It's seen better days, that's for sure. Even when my good-for-nothing father was alive. It needs work, but everything does if you want it to be worth something, right?
I was just curious about what was inside.
Ah, well, I see. I thought the Lord was looking to sell it again, but that wouldn't make much sense, would it? I overheard people talking about leaving. Who in their right mind would buy a haunted mill in a dead village? Maybe when it finally falls apart, I'll go with it.
Who are you?
Oh, my father owned the mill once. Then after he passed, my brother took it. Then his children, then theirs. As for me, I died as the miller's daughter, for the terrible crime of being the miller's daughter. The truth is, I don't remember my name. It's been so long since anyone living has spoken it.
What happened to you?
It was stupid. You see, my father was a drunkard who liked to brag, and the more he drank, the more he bragged. The problem was, not a single word he said was ever true. and for some reason he decided to tell people I could spin gold from straw. That ridiculous rumor made its way to King Sagramore. He locked me in a cell full of straw and told me it had to be spun into gold by morning.
What happened next?
Well, what do you think happened? I sat in that cell, choking on the stench of rotting straw, and cried. Then I screamed myself hoarse, begging someone, anyone, to let me out. By morning, my throat was dry as parchment and full of dust. But when the first rays of sunlight streamed through the tiny window, I cried again. I remember shaking all the way to the block, but my last thought was of my father, and oh, it was vicious.
How did you end up back in the mill?
I don't know. One moment, I was dead, and the next, well, I was still dead, but I was home again. It was like looking through a veil, still in this world, yet no longer part of it. Every beam and plank so familiar, yet not.
What happened to your father?
He hanged himself, right there, from that beam. I visited him, in dreams and in the waking world, until he couldn't take it anymore. I overheard someone say it must have been the guilt of my death gnawing at him. Stupid people. He wouldn't have felt a shred of guilt if I hadn't reminded him.
Alright, can you tell me more about King Sagramore?
First of all, he wasn't a king. He just liked calling himself that. Now that I think about it, surely that wasn't allowed, was it? He was a small, jittery man, yet in that cell, he loomed so large over me. I wonder, did he too lose his head for claiming to be something he was not?
How long have you been here?
I'm not sure. I've seen the sun rise and set so many times. I stopped counting. What would be the point? Time means nothing to me. Through the cracks in the walls, I watched the seasons change. I listened to the millstones turn, until one day, it all stopped. The mill, the seasons, now everything is so still, death-like, almost.
Can you tell me something about the Connacht of old?
It was beautiful, actually. The fields shimmered pale gold in the sun, carrying the scent of warm dust and ripe grain. The whitewashed walls made the town glow. And the men here, I always liked our men here, you know. It looks a bit frightening, but it always felt warm. It used to, at least. Now it feels more like me with each passing day.
Is there any way I could help you?
Help? Why would I need help? I'm fine. Nothing hurts. I can see everything through the windows and the cracks in the walls. I can watch the mice in the corner all day, and no one scolds me for lazing around. I'm content. But it's kind of you to ask. People don't always care about the well-being of strangers, especially ones who are already dead. Careful out there. The world's grown a lot stranger than it used to be.
Okay, so she didn't say anything about the belt either. Well, I was not expecting to find a ghost down here. Ghost of Miller's daughter. Okay, well, this is it. Gotta find
Stay
I have a
out of
feeling
my
that
way.
it's this, I have a feeling it's this lady's husband. And I don't know if he bugged out, disappeared from the game. I don't know where this guy is. He was leaning up against here last time I saw him.
Stay out of my way.
I mean, he's not on the compass. There's no person on the compass, which is telling me that he bugged out, which really sucks. I can't stand stuff like that. Let's see though if that's the case. I'm gonna fast travel away and then fast travel back.
Stay sharp.
Not sharp enough, buddy. Man, where did this guy go? Alright, I'm waiting until nighttime. He's gotta be sleeping in his house at night, right? Okay, so I guess they don't sleep. I don't know. I think the quest bugged because the people on this farm just disappeared. Unless it's somebody else I gotta talk to. Either way, though, people shouldn't be disappearing off the farm. Robin Gill's cottage. Alright, let's see if Robin Gill are in here.
Come on. We can't sell Daisy. We're gonna need her. What we're going to need is money. And she'll fetch a good price. We still need to move somehow, don't we? She could pull the cart. We have Clover for that. Look, I know how much this horse means to you, but I've already talked to Dinham. He's willing to pay a lot of gold for her. But what if we... No, Gil. Enough. We're selling her, and that's that.
Okay, I was just trying to find out something real quick. Okay. Also, completely forgot that it's the 3rd of July, so happy 3rd of July, everybody. Where did they go?
I hope that Camelotian knows what a treasure he's getting. Daisy's not just any horse. She's the best one he'll ever have.
You really love horses, don't you?
I guess. I've spent a lot of time with them. Rob would always send me to the stables when I was getting underfoot. He'd say, Gil, you go to the stables and don't you show your face again until I tell you. I guess I must have been an annoying kid.
You don't feel bad about leaving your farm?
I do. Pa had to borrow money from Grandpa to buy it, and he had to work so hard to prove that he deserved it. After he and Ma passed away, Rob kept on working, and I did my best to help. Grandpa was, well, I don't know. I didn't see much of him in those days. And now we're supposed to just leave after everything. It feels like we're letting him down. Have a nice day.
Alright. So still nothing about the belt. What about Rob?
If you're interested in buying a horse, look somewhere else. This one's spoken for. She'll be going all the way to Camelot.
You're leaving Connacht?
Haven't you heard? They're moving everyone. Something to do with that Menhir of ours. Don't really care either way. As long as they keep their promises and give us a better place to live.
Is Connacht not a good place to live?
Aye, and Ma and Pa would rather us alive somewhere else than dead here.
What are you planning to do after you leave?
Don't know yet, but we're strong and we're not afraid of hard work. I'm a decent carpenter, and Gil is good with horses. I'm sure we'll find something for ourselves.
I'm sure I could make you a better offer.
Sure, are you? You willing to pay 300 gold?
I'll pay. She seems like a good horse. Actually, no, I like my white horse.
Wow.
Okay, well, nothing about belt. Yeah, there was nothing that we missed here. The lanterns seem to be working for now. What do you think?
Yeah, they're doing their job. For now. But let's not kid ourselves. This is a delay, not a solution. We've got time to think, and that's about it.
What's your plan if the weirdness comes back stronger?
If it gets worse, we'll have no choice but to leave. I just hope we'll have something worth bringing with us when that time comes.
Okay. Could you tell me about living here? You don't have happy memories of this place?
That's one way of putting it. This farm belonged to our grandfather. My parents were tending it, but he was the one in charge. Both Ma and Pa died when Gil was still small. That left us with just dear old Grandpa. And he was a nasty piece of work.
Is that why Gil spent most of his childhood in the stables?
He told you that, eh? But yeah, if I saw that old bastard getting drunk, I just told Gil to go tend the horses. Grandpa had a heavy hand, and Gil was really small back then. I was scared that he'd hit him too hard. I bet Gil thinks I always did it because he was pissing me off.
What was your grandfather like?
Drunk most of the time. Built like a barn door. That's something Gil got from him, I guess. He liked beating me to a pulp and telling me I was worthless. I remember he had this belt with a heavy iron buckle, shaped like a horse's head. He got it for his service as the master of horses at Warrior's Fair. Man, that one hit hard. Shame the old codger took it with him to his grave. I wish I could have kept it. So when I'd see some lowlife beating their kid, I could use it on them just like Grandpa taught me.
Okay. So now we have an option to give him the buckle. This buckle?
What? Where the hell did you get that? A weird beast? So what does that mean? Grandpa got drunk, fell into the well, and got turned into a monster? Ha! That would have been rich. But strange. Gil swore that he saw him walking into the woods.
Maybe your grandfather came back and then fell into the well.
Nah, that's not it. He told me he waited all night, but Grandpa never came back. I was in bad shape that day, so I didn't care either way. I don't think we've ever talked about it afterwards. Ah, no matter. As long as the old fart's dead, I don't care how it happened.
It seems Gil knows more about this than he's letting on. Okay, let's talk to Gil. I found a belt buckle in your old well. Rob said it belonged to your grandfather.
Yeah, it did. What else did my brother tell you?
That you were the last person who saw your grandfather alive.
Yes. I saw him walking towards the woods. He never came back.
You don't need to lie anymore, Gil.
It was an accident, I swear. I was at the stables. It was getting cold and Rob hadn't shown up to fetch me, so I went home. I saw Rob lying on the floor. He wasn't moving and he was covered in blood. And Grandpa was kneeling over him, just hitting and hitting. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. So I grabbed the iron pot and then he just crumpled. Afterwards, he was so still, I didn't know what else to do. So I dragged him to the well. That wailing thing was Grandpa.
Yeah. Yes, he must have been still alive when you threw him in. And then the weirdness got him.
Oh, God. May the All-Mother have mercy on me. What have I done? I never meant for this to happen. I just wanted him to leave my brother alone. Are you going to tell Rob?
Yeah, but you should tell him anyway.
Right. I will. I'll tell him everything. I just hope he won't hate me.
Okay. Oh, I could buy his... Oh, I thought that said house. It's horse. Your brother doesn't seem all that keen on leaving.
I know. Gil, my...
Whoa, where's the...
Have a good...
Oh, there's no
Have a good
option
day.
to talk to him.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you see that? Like, there's no option. So the quest is already... It's bugged, really? Turns out that Gil, it might be a shock to Rob.
Have a nice day.
Wow.
Have a good day.
Oh boy, I'm telling you. It's freaking bugs quests, man. I'm just gonna tell him this time. Just tell him yourself.
Have a good day.
Yeah, there's no. Ugh. It's just gonna annoy me because it's gonna be in my quest log now, and it's gonna annoy me. So now I'm gonna reload a save and get it up. Funny, because the first quest when we started the stream, it was immediately a bugged quest. And now it's like, this is what, the next one we did, and it's bugged?
Listen, I saw Rob. I begged him afterward. That's... Oh, God, I never met you.
No, you talked to him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, go talk to him. You know what, dude? Just shut up. Shut up.
I don't like this at all. Oi, stop where you are. Seems we have something to settle.
We get the bounty.
You'll pay. You. If you.
Damn. Man, that sucks. Well, you guys all saw, I did my best. Nothing I can do if the game is broken, you know? The game's been pretty good so far, but I mean like the quests. There's nothing you can do if the quest is broken. It's just really annoying, because now it's going to be in my inventory, and I don't want it in my quest log. But, worst comes to worst, I'll have to just leave it incomplete.
I saw Rob, begged him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. Afterwards, he was so still. That's... I really didn't want... Are you... You're right. I will. I'll tell him everything. I just hope he won't hate me.
And now he stands there. Alright, go tell him, buddy. So now he's just gonna stand there. There's no option to tell him. This quest is bugged.
Be careful. Wow.
Stupid. Oh, brotherly quest. Brotherly love was a cool quest, and so we got to the end of it and found out that it was broken. Hold their head high. Okay, so we gotta go up here now. Yeah, that's so annoying to me. I'm very, like, completionist, so... Okay, so we gotta go that way. Let's just follow this road and take a right. Let's take a nice scenic ride on our horse. Guys. Alright, we got some big statues over here. Oh, that's a big moose. What the hell is this horse doing, man? Alright, we discovered the plans. And there's the giant deer. cave. I've reached the cave. I need to find the seer and Morrigan's head that he carried. Oh, here it is. Morrigan's head. American Fort. Oh, that's the Banshee. Frickin' Banshee, man. Oh, she is tough. Screaming like a banshee. Oh man, she dodged that. Man, she can really dodge those hits. Wow. Killed your wolf. Ha. Oh. Our first Banshee. So we can return to Seer. And there's over my dead bodies. Eliad said I can free her by finding the plant and destroying it. I don't think I actually have time to do that. Let's go return, hold her head high. Level up. Strength. Let's do this. Increase damage for each consecutive one-handed weapon hit. Fuel and fast travel over here. He was the head of Morrigan.
Thank you. I'll take it to the Seers so they can finally stop panicking. You've done well. I'm glad you had decided to become one of us. Killing you would have been such a terrible waste. Now your next task will be a bit different. It will require a certain level of discretion on your part.
I'm listening.
There's a hatchling who was entrusted with a rather delicate mission. His name is Vin. We sent him to Connacht to get close to Legate Denholm. The problem is, he stopped sending reports, even though we know for certain he's still alive.
That sounds like an important task to be given to a hatchling.
Let's just say Vin is uniquely suited to the job. The poor boy needs a father figure in his life. And Denholm, well, he has his own regretful past. You'll have an occasion to help build a happy family. A rather inspiring task, don't you think?
Should I dispose of him?
No. Vin must continue his mission. You see, Legate Denholm is a strong candidate for becoming a Knight of the Round Table. But he has his own mundane concerns. He regrets not having an heir to carry on his name. He regrets quite a lot, as you'll discover. Vin was supposed to position himself as the son Denholm always wanted. The son he could still have, provided he formally adopts one. We want this to happen, and it is your responsibility to ensure that it does.
It will be done.
See that it is. I'm counting on you. Go, fly to Connacht, and may Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Okay. New quest. Okay, well, oh, we got another new quest. A Wayward Son. Sweet. Alright, well. Let's just fast travel back over to the area we were just at. So we got a couple things here. A couple side quests, a couple main quests. But I want to go up and do this over my dead bodies. And I don't think I have time to do it right now. But I'm going to fast travel over here. Yeah, because it's the 3rd of July and I got to start getting ready for everything. So I'm going to have to wrap the stream up right now. And I'll try to pick it up. I probably won't stream tomorrow because it's the 4th, so I probably won't do anything tomorrow, but I'll plan on streaming the next day, Saturday. So, anyway, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. It's been great. Sorry that we had that quest to get bugs. That's a bit unfortunate. But it is what it is. There's really nothing we can do about it. At least we basically did the whole quest. We just couldn't complete it and get it out of our quest log. Anyway, it's been a blast, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for tuning in to the stream. And peace out.